Live. Hello, 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 hello. YouTube, not on Facebook. Decided to go on YouTube today. Let's see what the post will be. Much love I can get off of YouTube from going live. But real quick, I want to go into the topic of you should not be filing. Okay, thank you. Am I reconnected YouTube? Close this. My data just, I am what? I didn't send a message. I'm sorry. Can you retype that message? I lost some data on my phone. But listen, I want to go into the topic of I've read and I had a discussion this weekend with some business professionals that many people are filing for bankruptcy because the number one reason is medical bills, right? And they're filing for bankruptcy. Now, I'm not against bankruptcy. A lot of people that usually are against bankruptcy in the financial world is because they don't know how to advise people to get it removed from their credit report and damaging their credit for 7 to 10 years or more, right? Uh, because not only is the bankruptcy filed, but every account associated with it um, that was discharged, a part of the bankruptcy is filed too. So you know, not only have a bankruptcy filed, but you have all the debts associated with the bankruptcy, right? And so a lot of people financial world uh, is against bankruptcy because they don't know the credit strategies to get it removed and get those negative items removed in 7 to 10 years. Why do I think it's a great financial tool? The same reason why I think Donald Trump is smart, President Trump is smart in this sense that he can stand up and say, not paying taxes is smart, that he thinks that's smart. He didn't say he didn't pay taxes, which he pays very little taxes, right? Um, I will be honest with that. I know Donald Trump has enough business sense and financial education to where he's in the lowest tax bracket that he can be in, and he should be. And if you looked at his new tax laws, you will also see that they are geared toward people who are, that's why the Forbes predicted the next 5 years, the biggest businesses would be home-based business because this is the way President Trump or Donald Trump has it set up now. That if you don't have a home-based business because you're losing deductions from tax returns, you're losing those deductions that used to be in place. You don't have um, your allowances. You don't have standard deductions unless you have a business. And if you don't have standard deductions in simple terms, in layman's terms, that means you're not getting money back like you were or was in position to get in form of taxes and tax returns. And so um, you should not be filing, however, bankruptcy, even though I'm not against it. I think it's a great financial tool. If you file, you can get out of paying 100% of debts back if you know how, or you get a credit professional like myself to remove it off your credit report, right? But medical bills, HIPAA laws, right? Health Insurance Privacy Portability Act. If you have a medical bill, um, and you have insurance or Medicaid, whatever your health assistance is, and you still get bankruptcy, hard to get out. Well, that's because you've been maybe, a lot of people try it for themselves. I have people that pay me. I've had people to get it off Experian in 40 days, right? And so Experian has been my quickest results. TransUnion, Equifax, it does take maybe 4 months or more sometimes in some cases. It depends on the cases. Depends on uh, how early the bankruptcy is filed, how old it is, how new it is, all of that. But Experian, my best results have come, my latest results. And actually, there's some things I'm going to do going into 2019 that's going to get it off Equifax and TransUnion even quicker than that. But yeah, I'll upload it. I'm doing YouTube now. I can show screenshots of my results, and so I upload those results. Actually, I'm on my way now to mail somebody's bankruptcies dispute off at the post office. This where I'm en route to right now, and it is packed. I don't know what's, and maybe it's the holidays, but I'm doing credit repair. So if the line is too long, I may not get to mail this off today. Um, and so yeah, 40 days off experience. It's all about knowing the language, the verbiage, and the law to use against the bureaus to get it off. Good morning, good morning. You're one of my customers. Just tell me you have time, you can type in your success with me. I just got an email this morning. Um, my clients that started with me October the 1st, 32-point increase in their credit score, right? 32-point increase. But let me go ahead and get this off. I have some things to do. Show you all. I have to mail this information off some of my clients. But and so two more deletions today. Yay. Yeah, I'm telling people, hey, I get it done. So um medical bills, it's against the HIPAA laws, and collections or debt collectors. Let me say this and I'm logging off. Have you Googled this, my YouTube followers? Unjust enrichment. Unjust enrichment. Unjust enrichment is when a debt collector buys your debt for pennies on the dollar, right? For pennies on the dollar. And let's say it's a $10,000 debt, and they're trying to collect. They pay it. They purchase it from the original creditor for $200 or $300, and now they are pursuing you for the full amount. That's called unjust enrichment. And then debt collectors. I told this story to my friend girl, so I repeat the story again. Our collection agency. This is how it works. Um, okay, someone sent me an email about credit repair. A text message I was reading. Um, my friend girl husband is a mechanic. I go to him get mechanic work done to my vehicle. Let's say he charges me $5,000. I tell him I fall on hard times. I can't make the payment. My friend comes to him and say, "Hey, I know Tanya real well. Listen, let me try to collect from her. I think I can collect from her." And he's like, "Fine. Look, I'm tired of collecting. It's been over a year. They make a bill of sale. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is her. This is how much she owe me. You pay me $200. I'm free and clear." Now, the original person has no vested interest in you anymore, or that they taking their losses. It might go into a charge off or a collection after that. They're taking their losses. Yeah, I'm content with it. I got some money out the deal. I probably won't deal with this person again in the future. But hey, at least I got something. You take on that burden. And then this person calls me. Let's say it's not my friend girl, someone I don't know, purchased a debt for him. He or she calls me and say, "Hey, you owe me the $5,000. Who are you? I don't know you. What agreement did I enter in with you? What services did you provide?" Now your information has been given to a third party, a person you don't know, without your consent, without your acknowledgement, which is a breach of the Privacy Act law of 1972. And now they're trying to get money from you, and you enter into no contract, no agreement. They provided no services. And then they purchased it for pennies on the dollars, which is unjust enrichment. So why not just dispute these collections, uh, unjust practices, and then use your HIPAA laws, right, as far as your medical bill, because it's a breach of privacy as well. When it comes to your medical bill, visit hsa.gov, right? Read more about that. And you're not obligated to the debt anymore, because people, when someone purchases your debt, it is no longer a valid debt, and they don't have the rights to collect. They bought it. They might have bought it cheap. In the Christian world, we call it debt free. We call it paid the price. Um, when something glitch happens in the system or something. These people took that risk of paying and purchasing your debt because they didn't know that you had someone that can dispute the laws for you. So they um, use your ignorance to their advantage, and they're scare taxes or debt collectors to collect from you. And oftentimes they get 10 times more out of the debt that's owed illegally, right? From you in illegal tactics and illegal ways, because you don't know how to make them validate the debt, or you don't know your Privacy Act laws or your HIPAA laws that disregards you from a medical bill or an original bill, because it was transferred inaccurately in the wrong way. And you have to make these people validate the debt. You have to be knowledgeable of your laws, and you have to be knowledgeable of your rights to make this happen. So, hey, I'm signing off. I'm at the post office now. I have to mail some credit restoration things off. Have a great, great day. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I will tell you this before I log off. I don't do referrals um, fees because, hey, I'm overbooked right now in work. I'm just being honest. I have more than I need, and also I thank for the people that I'm being affected. Their testimony give me referrals anyway. So if you want to sign up with me, just know it might be 5 to 7 days before I can be able to respond. If you want me to give you a consultation of your credit, it may be 7 to 14 days, honestly, before I be able to respond. If you want me to provide you a free consultation of what I would charge to restore your credit. I'm signing off. Miss Coach Deloach. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube.